There's a new team of paranormal investigators here to answer two questions about ghost hunting. Are ghosts for real? And
Why is everybody human? I'm Mudgie, the leader of the group.
I'm Oscar.
I'm a Ghost Otter.
I'm Olivia. I'm a Ghost Otter.
I'm Splash and I'm a Ghost Otter. Our mission is to hit the most haunted locations in America to prove that ghosts are for real. We are the Ghost Otters. What's up, Ghost Otter Squad? We're back at the Phantom Otterton Lighthouse, and this time nothing's stopping us from getting proof, unless Oscar locks himself in the van again.
I'm just saying the van's got snacks, warmth, and zero ghosts. That's a win-win-win. Last time we got an EVP before Otis and Oli ruined everything. Tonight I'm getting a ghost selfie or I'm haunting this place myself. First time on site, I've got more tech than a spy movie. If anything moves, breathes, or snacks, I'll catch it.
Smash that subscribe button if you want to see real proof of the paranormal, Otter style. The Phantom Otterton Lighthouse, built in 1847, haunted since Keeper Barnaby Whiskers vanished in a storm. Locals say his ghost still tries to warn ships off the rock.
Or you found a better gig, like snack reviewer. I'd haunt a bakery.
Last time, pranksters ruined our investigation. Tonight, it's just us, the ghosts, and Oscar's emotional support snacks.
We're starting where we left off, Keeper's quarters, and all the way up to the lamp room. Splash, you're on command center duty.
Roger that.
Okay, Mudgie, Olivia, Oscar, you're live. I've got motion sensors, night vision, and the Ghost-O-Matic 5000. If anything moves, breathes, or glows, I'll know.
We're starting where we left off, Keeper's quarters, and checking every floor, all the way to the lamp room.
Why do haunted places always smell like gym socks and despair? For Barnaby, we're back. And this time we brought better equipment and more snacks for Oscar. Nope, I'll just, guard the van. Thermocam's picking up a cold spot in the lamp room. Temp just dropped 12 degrees. Oscar, you're not off the hook. Did any of that detect my rising anxiety levels? Only if you start glowing in infrared, Oscar.
Team, let's move. Keeper's quarters first. Keeper Barnaby, what happened the night you disappeared? Were you trying to save ships?
We know you're here. Last time you told us to get out. But we think you were just scared of Oscar's snack breath.
Storm, coming, warn them.
Please tell me that was someone's stomach. EMF spike. That voice was coming from the northeast corner. Barnaby, are you still protecting sailors?
Every storm, light the beacon. Save them, my duty.
Splash, tell me you're recording this.
Crystal clear. Also detecting movement in the basement.
Splash, keep an eye on it. We are splitting up to cover more ground.
Roger that. Oscar, I'm ramping up the Ghost-O-Matic 5000 quantum resonance modulator. If the EMF harmonic synchronizes with the sub-etheric spectrum, we'll get a phase-inverted anomaly spike on the spectral grid. This is cutting-edge ghostology. Cool. Does any of that mean the snacks are about to appear? Because my kelp bar supply is at critical levels here.
Splash, English. Oscar, less munching, more investigating. We're not here for a midnight picnic.
If I waited for those three to take ghosts seriously, I'd be hunting this place myself.
Did you say something, Olivia?
No, disregard. Oscar, if we get a spectral echo above 3.7 gigahertz, you'll see a full-bodied apparition. Or at least a Class 2 vapor trail. Stay alert. Alert for a ghost? Or alert for snack? Because honestly, only one of those is a priority for me.
Oscar, focus. Splash, can you say any of that in normal otter language?
If the machine beeps, there's probably a ghost. Poor Oscar dropped his snacks again. That was one time. And those snacks were slippery. I'm literally walking into the unknown while the boys are arguing about snacks and science fiction.
Did you say something, Olivia?
No, disregard. Oh, Oscar, the ghost-o-matic spectral sensors are registering a 22% increase in the biorhythmic jitter. That could mean a ghost is near you. Or you're just scared. Or hungry. Or both. I'm always hungry, and usually scared. So your machine's not narrowing it down, Splash.
We're here to prove ghosts are real, not to debate snack logistics. Olivia, status.
Gaining cold spots by the spiral staircase. The real kind, not the ones in Oscar's freezing.
Perfect, the ghost-o-matic cryo-anomaly detector should be going wild. Oscar, get closer to Olivia.
Closer to the cold spot? What if the ghost wants my snacks? Maybe the ghost just wants team members who take this seriously.
Everyone, get to Olivia's position. Flash, keep your eyes on the monitor. Oscar, keep your snacks to yourself unless the ghost asks nicely.
Team, we've got a Class 5 spectral event. Poor Oscar's bag just exploded. Again. Not me this time, I swear. Told you. The ghost got tired of waiting for you three to stop babbling. Why are basements always the creepiest? It's like the ghosts have a union meeting down here. Barnaby, show us what happened. Were you trapped down here during the storm?
Motion sensors going wild near those old anchor chains. Keeper Barnaby, is this where you tried to secure the equipment before the storm hit?
Tried. Secure. Lighthouse. Waves too high. Couldn't get back up.
I suddenly understand why people become accountants instead of ghost hunters. You were trying to save the lighthouse so you could keep warning ships.
My duty, my responsibility, couldn't abandon them.
I suddenly regret every horror movie I've ever watched.
Guys, something is happening in the lamp room. Thermal's readings are off the charts. Whatever's in the lamp room, it's big.
Barnaby, are you protecting the lighthouse? Or just trying to keep Oscar from eating all the snacks?
Fantastic. Haunted and hangry. Just what I needed. Focus. Flash, what's the EMF look like? Either there's a ghost or you're standing in front of a microwave. Wait, the lamp room cam just glitched. Something's up there. If I see a ghost, I'm jumping out the window. Just saying. Barnaby, this is your domain. Show us what you've been protecting. The light is on! We're all gonna die! I'm recording everything. This is scientifically impossible. Storm approaching from the northeast. Must warn the fishing boat. Like I couldn't warn myself.
You're still saving lives, Barnaby. After 150 years, you're still at your post.
Every storm, I light the way. So no family loses what I lost. My eternal purpose. Look, EVP thermal spikes and video of the beacon turning on. No power. Ghost Otter Squad got real proof. Sometimes the supernatural is just super heroic. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that was actually amazing. Barnaby's not scary. He's a legend.
He's been protecting sailors for 150 years. That's not haunting. That's dedication.
The evidence speaks for itself. Phantom Otterton Lighthouse isn't haunted. It's guarded. The evidence speaks for itself. Phantom Otterton Lighthouse isn't haunted. It's protected by a legend.
Can our next investigation be a haunted donut shop? Or science? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next haunted investigation. Until next time, Ghost Otter Squad, keep believing.